Alright, so assuming you have Cinemachine set up with parallax in your first scene and you just want to go to another scene and have Cinemachine active over there as well, all you have to do is a few things. So here in scene 1, you can see that I have parallax and Cinemachine set up, and if we go to scene 2, it's just a still image, still camera, there's no parallax going on. Alright, so the first thing we have to do is just copy your Cinemachine object from scene 1 and just paste it in the other scene that you want to have Cinemachine, which I already did. Then just attach the backgrounds that you want the camera to follow, or you can just create Cinemachine from scratch on your second scene, if you wanted to do different things, but this should take about 2 minutes. Alright, open up the script that's attached to your Cinemachine, or just create a new C# script. Most of what you see here you don't need at all. It's just for another effect that I have set up. All we need is about 5 lines of code. You'll need this one right here using Cinemachine. You'll also need this right here to reference our Cinemachine virtual camera, and you'll need this right here to just so we can control the Cinemachine virtual camera as well. Alright, let's get started. So we want to write public game object player because we need the player. Alright, so in start, we want to grab the player component. In scene 2, we can't really grab the player component and drag it to the properties of Cinemachine if the player is not there. So in game mode, we want the code to pretty much find the player and place it in the properties. So we're going to write player equals game object dot find, and right here write the player the same spelling as the way you have it in your Unity. It could be whatever string you want your camera to follow. Just gotta type it the same way it's set up in your game. Now just grab your Cinemachine virtual camera you referenced earlier, dot follow. This will pretty much control this part of Cinemachine right here. We want it to follow the player, so you could write =, player, and it's not just following the player, it's following the position of the player. So now that we have the player, you can just write dot transform to grab its positions, and that's pretty much it. All you have to do is make sure go to the scene that you want your Cinemachine to go to, click on the main camera and add a component called Cinemachine brain, and now it should be working. You can see that Cinemachine and parallax is still active in scene 1. If I go to scene 2, you could also see that it's following the player. It's working here as well. If I click on Cinemachine on the side here, you could see it's doing the same thing that my Cinemachine in scene 1 does.